Guts are getting a lot of attention at the moment, and for good reason. The gut isn't just responsible for digestion, it's a teeming world of microorganisms that handles many of our body's processes. It even has its own nervous system. In this film, we're going to share 3 things about the gut that might surprise you. The last one's a little bit yuck. Probably gonna need a strong stomach for that one, literally. But first, let's talk about something we've probably all experienced. Just before I started recording this, I felt a little flip in my stomach. You know the feeling like butterflies when you're nervous before a job interview or a date? Ever wondered what's going on?
Why do you get butterflies in your stomach? That fluttery feeling is actually a conversation between your brain and your gut. The gut is home to around 40 trillion microorganisms, bacteria, viruses, fungi, and they constantly interact with our brain through many millions of nerves, including the vagus nerve. When something important or stressful happens, your brain tells the gut to slow down digestion and redirect energy to, say, your muscles. Very useful when escaping predators, perhaps less so these days. But here's the thing, around 80% of those messages actually travel from the gut to the brain, not the other way around. And when something important happens, our gut often responds before our conscious mind. So your gut doesn't just respond to emotions, it works with the brain to shape them. It plays a central role in how we experience the world. Those butterflies before a big date or interview are why the gut is known as the second brain. They are just one small example of a much bigger, deeply connected system. Does eating local yogurt on holiday prevent stomach upsets? You might have heard advice that you should eat local yogurt as soon as you arrive on holiday to prevent an upset stomach. Sounds a good tip, doesn't it? But before you rush out to the shops right after you land, is it actually true? The idea behind it is that local yogurt is fermented with local milk using traditional methods, which means it contains active bacteria that help your digestive system adjust to a new environment. And scientists say yogurt can help protect against traveller's diarrhea and speed up recovery. But there's actually no evidence that it specifically needs to be local. Any real yogurt is made by fermenting milk with live bacteria such as lactobacilli, which support gut health. To reduce your chances of stomach issues, you could try eating live yogurt and fermented foods like kimchi or sauerkraut a couple of weeks before your trip. This gives your gut time to build up a strong community of beneficial bacteria to outnumber and outcompete any illness-causing germs. For best results, pair it with prebiotics. These are foods for these beneficial bacteria, which include fruits, nuts, or oats. Could parasites in your gut be influencing your behaviour? We like to think we're always in control of our behaviour, but are we? Toxoplasma gondii, aka toxo, is a parasite that infects many mammals but can only reproduce in cats' intestines. And what better way to get there than through a cat's favourite snack, mice. Mice get infected with toxo from eating the eggs found in cat feces in soil and plants. Toxo spreads to the mouse's brain, making it reckless and turning a fear of cats into an attraction to their scent, delivering toxo back to the only place it can reproduce, cats. Toxo has been found in human brains too. In fact, it's estimated around 1 in 4 of us carry it. We can get infected by consuming undercooked meat and contaminated water, or from handling cat feces without the proper precautions. Most people show no symptoms, but it can cause problems if you're pregnant or have a compromised immune system. Some studies link toxo infection to personality changes, risk-taking, even schizophrenia. Further studies are needed, but the fact that mice can be controlled in this way is frankly mind-blowing.
A parasite that can influence behaviour? Creepy or fascinating? Let us know what you think in the comments, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss a BBC Ideas video.